Yo, what's up? Here we go. Episode 2, show 2, something, number 2, something, second actual recording, whatever. My name is Danny. I am the host of the Daily Hype Podcast, dropping in here with a quick little episode. My second recording. So I just want to drop in really quick, share a little story with you guys. The best advice that I've ever received. So this is something that happened to me when I was in about 7th or 8th grade. One of my teachers that was in the school that I was attending at the time, he shared a message with us, and it was basically, the message was, lazy people work twice as hard.
Lazy people work twice as hard.
For whatever reason, the day that he said it to me, he gave an example and he said, you ever been laying on the sofa and the remote is just out of reach? So you reach with a shoe or a belt or something, right, to try to scoot the remote close enough for you to grab it without having to get up. What happens is you end up knocking the remote off the table. Then you end up having to get up, pick the remote up off the floor, and get on with your day, right? Basically, what happened was, because you were trying so hard not to get up and just do the work you're supposed to do, you ended up doing more work and still having to get up and get the remote regardless. So the message, for whatever reason, just stuck in my head, and I've shared it with everybody I've had the chance to. It's just one of those things, sometimes someone saying something and you kind of grasping the idea of what they're saying. It's amazing, man, because I've lived with it my whole life. Like, I use it all the time. I tell my kids now, and I catch myself day in and day out. I catch myself all the time telling myself, right? So it could be anything I'm doing. I either do it the lazier way and end up having to redo it. I always catch myself and I'll be like, ugh, like, lazy people work twice as hard. Just to the smallest things, like throwing something at the trash can and missing. I was like, ugh, now I gotta pick this up. Like, lazy people work twice as hard. Just something to take in, right? And take it for whatever you want. But like, I mean, this was something that was told to me when I was a kid. I was in 7th or 8th grade, and it has just been with me since that day. Don't remember the teacher's name. I wish I did, but I went to this was in Valley View Middle School in El Paso, Texas, and I want to say it was about the year 2000. It was an algebra teacher. I don't remember his name, but I do remember him and him saying this to me. So just remember, lazy people work twice as hard. What I mean is, the effort you spend trying to not do the work sometimes ends up being what you do in addition to the work that you have to do regardless. So don't forget that. Lazy people work twice as hard. Do what you got to do. Get out there. Go get a win. Have a great day. Love you guys.